Everything should be live now, and everything should be working as it should be. I just got done telling everyone how I was late because I had to use the restroom. You're welcome for knowing that. You're now blessed with that information, or cursed, blurst. Yeah, blurst, just like I am. Haha. Yeah. Anyways, hi chat, hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are enjoying, yes, thank you for enjoying me too. That too. Either or, really. Wait, am I not live yet? Excuse me? Excuse me? I clicked the go live button. Am I live? Hello? Okay, alright, so I was live this whole time, yet YouTube just did YouTube. Okay, that's fine. Anyways, hi chat, hi everyone. I, of course, am A Payne. Guardian to the Void of Dreams, formerly known as an empty void, that is now filled with your guys' dreams. And tonight, I am playing a video game that is a bit like a murky mirror, actually. Now remember, there's no wrong answers here, and there's no false endings, and there's no premature endings either. So right, this is still.
Him, it is. You don't. That's half the.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
The words are like.
Okay, we've already seen this.
We're still here. He's What happens? This world.
What we haven't seen is this go all the way through.
See.
Again, what do I mean by what I've said? Suffer in silence.
Soon? My only comfort is that he isn't here to see us suffer.
Well?
Yes. No. It is so.
What I mean is this game is just a reflection of
we have been given
what I'm feeding it. And the princess is a reflection of whatever I feed her. So, ergo, it's a murky mirror, so to speak. I'm assuming it's those clips that you clipped. I will probably get around to combining the two at some point in time. Although the Minecraft one would make, just out of context, would be a really good clip. Just saying. It's just a slime going. Yeah. Anyways. I thought yesterday was completely normal, right? Completely normal. Nothing weird happened. Nothing unusual happened. It was all just fine. That's a bonnet. There weren't any weird, like, slime boys playing Minecraft at all. No, that would never happen. Not to me, ever. And I think that somebody might have imagined that this thing gained sentience, but no, trust me, it has no sentience. It has no will of its own. It is in fact a friendly thing. I feel something. I can't play the sound effect. I can't play the sound effect because I actually need to fix my voice modded account. Anyways. You continue to lose important pieces of yourself. The memories of entire lifetimes lived fade away in space where your only recollection of them is something that used to be there. You die and are reborn, and die or reborn, shrinking again and again until there's no you left to die or shrink.
You've done so well, little nerd. Behold the fruit of your anguish.
There we go. I had to readjust. So basically, rebirth and death and rebirth and death until 1,000 years of samsara for you. That is your punishment. 10,000 years, actually. Hey, kinda like, I mean, whenever I'm inhabiting a vessel, technically it does feel the pain of death and everything like that, but it's my essence still goes on. Well, it's complicated, really. Death and rebirth are kind of like an integral part of the void of dreams, formerly known as the empty void, though. After all, to love something is to change it, and when the dreams or whatever light leaves the void of dreams, it is changed integrally, inside and out, though it eventually returns back to the form that it was before. Yeah, it always leaves again, and yeah. Eyes open. Are they yours? They don't feel like yours anymore, but there's no other word to describe what they belong to.
Where are we?
Oh.
Does it even matter? Here, there, it's all the same.
I guess. Hang on, I'm... Plus some things really quick. But yeah. I guess after, like, an endless amount of, like, lives that you've lived and deaths that you've done, is it really still you? Are you still you? I guess so.
You're all starting to sound like me.
Fair. I didn't cough. Also, why did that not activate? Coughing baby versus... There we go.
Coughing baby versus the mononuclear hydrogen pain.
Oh. What is that? I think I want to be there. It's where we're supposed to be.
The Dust Bloods. If this isn't connected to Bloodborne, Miyazaki is just mocking us.
Considering it's only for... I don't... Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. But what I do know is... All I do know is we still have yet to see a 60 FPS port of Bloodborne. I'm very, very sad about that. If it's a spiritual predecessor to Bloodborne, I'd be happy.
Can we come back?
Oh yeah, right. I was gonna yap a bit about the Nintendo Direct too. Give me a second. Oh. The princess steps forward, bringing you both to the edge of something beautiful. It's dazzlingly vast.
Ah, yes. Bloodborne 1 on PlayStation, Bloodborne 2 on Nintendo, and Bloodborne 3 on Xbox.
Listen, all I'm saying is we could have had Bloodborne on the PC by now. If Sony would play ball. And it could be in 60 FPS and like full like 4K too. Yeah, here we are reduced to, wow, that is kind of cool. Hey, it looks kind of like grass growing. I kind of like that. But now that you cross the threshold, there's a roaring underground thunder. She's stopped in place. Is the Xbox, is that a Nyaru profile pic? Nice. Is Xbox expensive? It depends. It's about the same price as any other game.
Were we supposed to stop?
I don't know. No one knows.
I don't think this is over.
Oh.
After everything I cast aside on my
Oh.
path to ascension, what remnant of the old could possibly be left to defy me?
And yes, I do watch her from time to time. Naru. Yeah. She's cool. You look down. At the princess's feet rise a shifting mound, a mass of hands clambering over each other. Crawling this way up her body, they start to pull. Can I just swap with the princess for a second? I mean, no. Her channel. Okay, there we go. The mound becomes a sea. The princess struggles to stay afloat, to keep the two of you close to the hole. And they treat a six song like how it shows thunder loud, but it's only for a few seconds. Do you know how freaking happy I was to see any amount of Silksong, and to get a confirmed release date of this year. Hopefully confirmed. And hopefully not, it's going to be delayed again type thing. I'm not sure how much more I can handle of the delays, to be honest. And also, the Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 being Unleashed 2 was great as well. So, what do I think of the price point?
It makes me want to do the 2 other bindings on Pantheon 5 before
Oh.
Silksong drops.
Yeah. You probably could pull that off. But apparently Silksong is supposed to be a slightly different game and everything like that too. As the sea rises, she pulls you from her shoulder and holds you above the tide. You turn back to look at her. Oh, so in her last act, she's trying to save us still.
We have to be able to do something to help her. This can't be how it ends. It can't. It can't. It can't. can't.
I think this is the end.
Oh.
I can feel every part of me freezing over.
Yeah? Hands reach over hands, pulling her at her face, dragging her down to the frigid depths. She's tired, and life fades from her eyes. Well?
You have been the only thing I've ever known to show me grace. I am sorry if I have not shown you the same.
Yeah.
I zoned out a bit while holding my phone and watching the direct. And when I realized there was a white dog rapidly approaching,
Are we
my
sure
screen,
that it was a white dog and not just a roast chicken or chicken? Because it could have been a chicken as well. We don't know. This is Toby we're talking about. Nah, it's fine, lady. The princess summons the last of her strength, in her face a shield of purpose and determination. In a final act, she hurls you towards the hole in the world, towards something beautiful beyond.
Fly, little bird.
Oh.
No, no, I don't want to be
Oh,
somewhere
broken.
she isn't.
Come on now.
It would always be done. It's what she wants for us. But
Not
can we
many
make
roast
it?
chickens have the charisma to hype everyone for Deltarune.
Well, clearly you don't know anything about Toby Fox, then. And obviously you haven't seen some roast chickens that I've seen before. Or some that I've made, honestly. Honestly, my cooking kind of... Well, when I do cook, it's good. It's amazing. But I don't always cook.
Of course we can. We can do whatever we want. And I believe in her.
But the hole steals before you can make it to the other side. If there's time to bask in what lies beyond, it is not now. As you turn to look back at her, you see that she's gone. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
Is that a...
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to...
No, I'm not messing with you. You approach the mirror. Gaze into the reflection. It's you, okay? Yeah, approach her. Have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one sits at the cusp of awakening. A new god, waiting to be born.
Oh.
She will make for a terrifying and divine heart. Do not mourn her, for she has finally found her light.
Okay. Alright, I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return.
Alright.
That's the spirit.
Is there a particular path that I think I haven't seen yet? To the basement. I feel like I haven't, explored the knife ones a whole lot. I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now?
Yeah, it wasn't a joke. Tighten your grip. Are you sure she's not armed? I'm not dropping
Then
the
I'm
blade.
not talking to you.
You stand.
Squint.
You
Squint.
squint.
Okay.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor. With
Yeah, I think we talked enough. Alright. Let's get you out of here. Going upstairs. Turn to the bottom of the stairs. Well,
Without hesitation,
sorry about this.
you roll out.
Alright, finish
Steel
job.
your resolve and take.
Proceed to the cabin.
You take the.
Alright, enter the basement. So you do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best three.
Best dream of my life.
She wants to fight us again.
You're
There's
mighty
no
generous
reason
with the
for us to
timing,
stand
but
around
yeah.
talking. All right, fine. What? You've already met the baby?
Yeah, we kind of did. You got me. Turn around and leave without saying a
you've
word.
got another thing coming if you think you can just turn around and leave.
Well, I think I can.
As you step towards the stairs, you hear the heavy
Whoa.
creak of straining metal, and then a snap. She's loose. You have to make a decision, and you have to make it fast.
I think I will, too.
Is it just me, or does the
I don't know.
Duskbloods look like Elden Myth born? Fear the graphics.
I mean, when it comes to, like, FromSoft games, they have a very specific art style, and some of them do vary from time to time, but a lot of them have similar, if not the same, art styles. Although, they have different tinges to it.
You do your best to scramble up the stairs. You coward!
Correct, I am a coward.
You practically feel her steamy breath on the back of your neck, but you manage to
Different
just
blood
barely
tinges, you
throw
could say.
yourself over the threshold and slam the heavy stone doors behind you.
Oh my. Yep. Yeah.
You're safe, if only for a moment.
Do you think this door is enough to hold
Yeah, I think
me?
so.
You're not getting out of this. I don't care how many things I have to break. I'm getting.
The entire cabin shakes as
Oh.
the princess throws herself against the basement door. It's huge and made of stone. We're fine. Of course we are. Any second now she's going
I think
to
we'll be
break through
fine.
that entryway. And we're finally going to get to do what
That
we
sounded like
came
weird.
here to do.
I don't know, that sounded weird to y'all, but I just drank the water weirdly. Yeah, it sounded like a fart. I didn't even fart, like, it just sounded like... Anyways. Sip, 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 sip. I think I see what you're saying now. You're not wrong, I don't think.
Another impact shakes the
Although I saw what you're saying beforehand, but yeah.
The doors explode outwards, shards of stone clattering against the
Shards
walls as the
of
princess
stone.
emerges from the basement.
Stop running.
We're doomed.
But what did I
To
continue
violence,
running?
The princess explodes across the room and closes the gap between you.
It must have been gas
You do
propelled.
your best to defend
Oh.
yourself from her onslaught. You're sorely outmatched. For every wound you inflict on her, she's giving out. No, nobody's giving out. We're just getting started. Don't be
Wow.
delusional. It's over. You fall to your knees.
Is that it? You're supposed to be tougher than this.
No, this isn't right.
No, I'm
Listen
good.
to me. Listen to her. We can't.
Why won't you get up?
Well,
She kicks you in the chest. Splinters from your shattered ribs stabbing into your heart and lungs.
wow.
Your vision starts to swim. Everything goes dark. And you die.
Ow. No, I don't. The eye of the needle. What?
You're on a path in the wood. If you
This is
weren't
new.
so
This is
damn
new to me.
afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there. Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive.
Wonder what this could be.
Died because you didn't
And
believe
I will
it.
add an insight when I have it, but, again, I don't have... You could always, ask, like, Or watch, you know, the therapist that played the scam and everything like that, too. If you want, like, full insight, but, from my own from my own, like, perspectives and stuff like that, I can offer some things, at least. And, again, I'm not saying his playthrough is better or worse than mine. It just is.
So what? You'd have us cower in a corner?
Yeah.
No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings.
But seeing as this game is about perspective and stuff like that too,
if we're going to survive.
what I also will say is that his perspective is going to be different from mine. So, yeah.
Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how
Yeah, that's
you're
fine.
not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met.
Nope. So, because the narrator is an echo, basically it's like a pre-recorded message or like a voice that's already gone and passed and everything like that too. So he wouldn't have any idea, as this would be a different perspective for, not different perspective, but like he only has like a limited range of things that he knows about.
It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too
The Hunted?
long.
Oh.
Let's get to the cap. It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason. We may have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't trust you.
Well, no matter what happens, our answers are in the cabin.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given serious... No last advice for us? No words of warning?
He's not going to
What I
have it
gather,
for
you've heard it all before.
because he's already heard. Yeah.
There's no use screaming into the wind. I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now.
Okay.
Catharsis.
Yeah. Gross. That was Flemmy.
Catharsis is for
Well, more Flemmy than I usually am, which is saying something.
Hold it out in front of us, something to chase.
I'm drinking water too. Just regular water. I don't really feel like... No. I haven't really felt like drinking a whole lot today. Or this month. Or... Yes, this month. Well, last month either. Just depends on my
Interior of the
mood.
cabin
That
is
what?
suffocatingly tight. The blade is your image.
Okay.
We have even less space than before. We take it. We can
Approach the
try
mirror.
to survive without our steel claw, but you've marked us as easy prey.
Okay.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it, as if you don't see it.
I don't see it.
You do see it, right? All we see is a damned mirror. It's a bit grimy.
Yeah.
Why don't we
Smash it.
bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement? It swings open, scraping against the floor as it reveals the dim path ahead.
So,
Before you is what
my
knows well
whole
the
thoughts and
sheer
theories
face.
on the mirror
There
is
are enough footholds
that
for you to be
is
able
the
to
simulation
climb
that
your
we're
way to the
living in,
bottom.
or in right now,
It will
breaking
require
down.
careful effort. The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters.
So that's why the
The
narrator can't
princess
see
lives
it, but
here,
we all
slaying
can.
her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, bold and fierce and impatient,
Okay.
echoed.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
I could.
Goad her. Rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
Continue the basement landing.
You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But remember, every crack and crevice will need to be faster than her.
I already forgot every crack and
Turn
crevice.
to face what lies
Oh?
at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess,
Yes?
imposing and
No?
tightly
I don't know.
muscled, grins back at you from the darkness. Her face droops.
There you are. But this time you don't even have that little knife.
Yeah,
Do
sorry,
you
I forgot
think
it.
This is a joke? Do you need me to break those fragile bones again to remind you how serious this is?
Oh, maybe not. I don't know.
Trembling, hot with rage. We can't get close if we want to live. But we'll be able to draw her out of here. She's hungry for us. I know I said this earlier, but I really have to stress how thin of a razor's edge you're on right now.
Oh.
We know. The only way out is through the eye of the needle.
Okay.
And we're going to win. We'll need the steel claw. Grab it as we leave. Bloody desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap. Run.
Okay, I guess we're running.
Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's no way that the bird creature could take on a large princess like that. And contrary to popular belief, I believe that running, or not running, but like running and hiding is always an option. Or, you know, regrouping or trying to tactically regroup so you can fix your mistake is usually an option.
As you near the top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
Hey, that was a song. Everywhere I go, I will follow you there.
Good. You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
Mm-hmm.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same?
You know, that is a good point. Because a lot of times it's easier to hide one's true nature rather than to show it. Because at this point in time, we have killed each other a couple times already. Or at least fought against each other and tried to hide against that a couple times already. So with that one, I have to get the point to the princess. Why are we running? Well, I'm personally running just to see the different perspective and to understand more of this game, which I do. I'd like this game, and I want to see more of this game.
Steel claw, now.
Take the blade.
Missing a step, you grab the blade from the altar.
So you do want to fight me?
Yeah.
Good.
Why not? I don't see a reason not to, if you want to.
We're almost there. Don't think about almost. We're there when we're there.
Yeah.
And we'll take the fight with us.
I guess so.
Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass.
Though, I mean, we could have, like, stayed in that, you know, got our, maybe, I don't know, maneuvered in there or something. I don't know.
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me. Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head.
Maybe I'm.
Do it. Be swift. Strike true. Be where she's not. Let your body move you.
Okay. What the dog doing? Bow bow. I don't know. What the doggo's doing. Slay the princess.
You leap from the grass and bound towards the princess, keeping low.
Charging me head on. Brave and
Yeah.
foolish.
Her body braces for impact, anticipating the clash.
Yep.
That's where you're both wrong. Left, now.
Okay.
As the princess strikes, your body swerves to the left. She overextends, stumbling as her balance shifts unexpectedly. Strike. Before you can finish the thought, you lash out, the blade slicing through her leg. She turns to
Now this
swing
got moves. I like that.
Right. You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed
it's
into
fine.
flesh. It's nothing. A scratch. Yes, it could be worse. And you managed to gift her another cut in return. I'll be damned.
Yep.
We're actually going to pull this off, aren't we? You just might.
And sometimes
But
these
don't let it get to your
situations you
head.
kind of have to listen
Not
to
till
your
it's over.
base your instincts. You know, fight or flight, and sometimes it's the only way through.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing.
No,
This
the
is
only
what
hole in
I've
your heart
always
is going to be
had.
my
Both of us
blade.
giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other to death.
The two of you engage in a devastating flurry of blows, each of you wounding the other again and again.
Yep.
She's stronger, but you're faster, and the deeper the both of you fall into your lethal dance, the more your edge shines over hers. She's slowing down, blood pouring from wounds, splattering at her feet, leaving her weak and unsteady. More!
Yeah.
Keep going! We can't stop now! You spy an opening, but this time she's waiting for you. She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms. You're slammed to the ground. Nothing! These blows are nothing to us!
Okay.
But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill you. She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
Yep.
You've outplayed me, haven't
Just
you?
barely. Fought well though.
Something feels wrong. Something.
And? Then what
Well.
happens?
Lol. Shifty happens. But you don't have the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory
She's
returns.
gone.
Of course you're scared, but this is the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse. Screw
Yep.
that! This calm.
Nope, it is the end. Proceed to the cabin. Approach her. Well,
I am a growing.
what do you think of this vessel?
This one remembers a spark lost in time, and she would stop at nothing to reclaim it.
Yeah.
She will make for a burning heart.
I guess a lot of times with, well, relationships in general, you really do want to sometimes you would want to, like, do everything you can to reclaim it, and well, that to be, well, whenever you lost, like, the spark, so to speak. Whether it be fighting, constantly strive for makeup, you know, all those things. This is a perspective that I have very little information on, because it doesn't pertain to any part of my life or anything that I've done before, so Yeah, I'm kind of like trying to, well, I'm speaking out of my butt, so to speak. No, if I was actually speaking out of my butt, it would sound something like this. A burning heart. So, a burning heart attempting to rekindle one. I don't know.
Do not mourn her. She has finally remembered what she thought
Remembered
she
what she
lost.
finally lost, or she thought she lost. So, I guess I gave her what she wanted in the end, but yeah.
I will be.
Yeah. Continue to the cabin. Proceed. Enter the basement.
Good.
Proceed.
You're still listening to reason. You step
Steal your
forward.
nerves. Slay the
You
princess.
lunge for.
Of course not. That was too easy.
Over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's that? I really don't think you should. And why shouldn't we? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy.
Oh.
The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Remove the blade.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt.
Yeah, I'll take this with me. Thanks.
But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side. What was that?
Well, maybe I shouldn't have taken that with me.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
I like that smile.
Quick, let's get out of here.
Yep.
As you fall, she falls with you,
Oh.
exhausted by the effort. The little light.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life.
I guess so.
I guess we're even now.
I kind of like that wicked smile, though.
See you around.
I suppose.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate?
I wanted my blade back. What? Why else? That was a cool blade.
At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth.
It's not worth a whole lot.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The razor. Wow.
Oh.
Proceed. Take the blade. Enter the basement. Listen, we killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again.
But if we killed each other, then why are we here? Right now. Both of us normal and unstabbed.
Normal. I don't know what normal
You have
is.
to hand it to her. That's a very good question. And it's one with a simple answer. You haven't slain her yet. So how about you
Well,
get
I
moving?
definitely have.
Last time? What are you talking about? Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together
Yeah.
on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying. I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone
Yeah.
else has to remember, right? Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying.
No,
The thing
she's not
about
lying.
is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time
I think the princess
travel or whatever
does.
it is you
Well,
think
I
you're
mean,
doing.
obviously she remembers. Can we just talk things through?
Well, we don't have anything to talk through. We're strangers and this place is cramped and annoying and you should just come over.
I have
Okay.
absolutely zero doubts. She certainly feels threatening.
Yeah, I guess in a way
Just
she's
because
threatened.
she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it. But do you know who is armed? You. But I'm nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end.
Okay, no. What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world, and you killed me last time after coming back from being stabbed in the heart.
That doesn't sound like me.
That doesn't sound like me, Tihi Pero.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide?
A lot more, honestly. It took a lot more vague threats than that for me to think this is an actual issue. Yeah, I know.
We're clearly still figuring out our angle. Oh, I'm sorry. You're acting like you. My entire world is at risk.
Yeah, it's fine. Who
And
cares?
maybe
Screw
you
your
should
world.
behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way. No, I have my dignity. Fine.
Sure.
And will continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
I don't have the key.
Oh, you don't. Okay, I see. I have an idea. You should come over here and stare directly at the chains. You won't be able to find a key if you don't know what it's supposed to look like, so you better come right within close staring.
I think I've said my piece at this point. I think we all have.
Yeah, you have. Look, I know you're mad at me, but I think we should both let bygones be bygones. I know that I, I know I kind of like poked you and everything, but it was just a prank, you
But
see.
I'm not mad at you, so please stop standing so far out of reach.
Oh,
Okay,
she's mad.
I'm bored now.
She's bored? That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's...
Okay. She's down an arm, and we still have a weapon. I guess we'll have to use it.
And use it
Yep.
to do. But unfortunately for you, you keep pace with her for a single brief... She's much better at this than she was last... Yeah, it's unreal. Bloody cheater.
We've been disarmed.
I'm going to kill you now.
I realized the pointer switched hands. I'm going to kill you now.
And with a squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark.
Yeah, I
and
know.
You die.
The arms raise. What if we don't?
Great. So obviously you've... This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is down.
Yeah.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? So,
Approach the mirror.
you make your way to the door at the end of the room. Stop.
Okay.
Let's just fumble for the... You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival. Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win.
All these suck. Come up with something better.
That's right, we just have to think. There's probably an answer if we think. Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're
Come on.
We're finding her, obviously. We've seen this before.
She skewers you. Well then you she skewers you. It doesn't matter. She skewers you. We're getting.
Empty your mind. Him too.
Something feels different.
Yep. I got it. We've already done this before.
Do you know what we'll find? This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for the next time I see.
That's
okay. Into the basement. I think I'm here to slay you. Probably. I'll see what I can do. Going upstairs. And return to the bottom stairs. Save the princess.
Fine.
Approach the locked door. Warn her.
The
Resist.
blade.
Proceed to the cabin. I think there's a few different perspectives we haven't seen. Enter the basement. Rescue the princess.
What are you talking?
Alright. Hey, Christian Riddle. Heard about this game, saw it, wasn't too interested. Okay, then why are you here? If you're not, like, interested... Martlet, you might be thinking of Mo, not me. Sorry. Again. Like, don't stick around just for my sake, just because you see, like, one view or anything like that. If something I'm doing isn't interesting to y'all, just go. Feel free to do whatever you need to do. And eventually some people will show up that are interested in what I'm doing. It's fine, really. What matters is I'm enjoying what I'm doing.
That sounds perfect.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you've got this.
Yeah. Well, this is a different...
Place your hand on the door.
Oh. I mean, this game, 1, is a love story, and 2 is... also a story that is better experienced as... Are you talking about in Stars and Time? Because most playing through that right now, too. Are you talking about Amori? Because those are all black and white games. Mostly black and white. Or has a black and white person playing in it.
Kidding me? Ha! I knew it. Your words are no match for the pure strength of our hearts, bound together as one.
But no, this game mostly reflects the choices of the person. Or whatever the person is reflecting. So, it is, indeed, like looking at a murky mirror. One that is tinged by, well, the overarching narrative of the story, but also one that is still mostly influenced by your choices. So, it's... you, basically. A distorted version of you, but it's still you. It's kind of like playing playing around with characters, AIs. Little Goody Two Shoes. I haven't played that. Or like playing around with any AI in general, if they're set to roleplay or stuff like that too. You're not even seeing, well, you. You are seeing you, but it is seeing you, because most of those AIs are programmed to go along with whatever you're saying. Sorry. this is me vomiting out information that was given by Daryl Talks Games. Well, paraphrasing it more or less, but also including my own experiences of it too. But basically, even if you're playing around with like a character AI of a character you enjoy, it's not really that character, and it's not really that person that you're talking to. You're just talking to a mirror that's been flavored or kind of put as that person. So basically, you're talking to a more agreeable version of yourself. Or it's kind of like how, if you ever had, like, you know, certain waifus or husbandos or whatever else, all those that are in your mind, or if you've ever imagined yourself in a relationship with another person, you're not really imagining yourself with that person. You're imagining yourself you're weaving your own thoughts and feelings into that as well. So in reality, it's still you. It's just you. And even if you base it 100% off of the memories of that person, it's still just you. It's not the actual person. Those memories don't grow. They don't change. They don't have their independent thoughts and feelings of you. They just are. And over time, they do get distorted as well. So in reality, it's not even the same memory. Well, at least that's my opinion on that. Or this kind of game, I guess. Or just my opinion on, like, being in love with characters or anything like that, too. Even though, you know, a lot of people say that the reality can't match up to the fantasy, and that's correct. The reality is much better. Or much worse, depending on how you look at it. It's all about perspective, but at least one's tangible. And I'll take something real over... I know I'm a Vtuber and I'm playing a character, but this is just me speaking as the person behind it all. And I'll take the real thing. However not ideal it might be or might not be over whatever the fiction is. I'll take a bitter reality over a sweetened fantasy. Although, given this path that I'm taking right now in this game, that kind of goes contrary to that, but it does help me gain a better point of view of that.
You and the princess make your way upstairs, and... The blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
You're not doing
enjoying this, aren't you?
I already made up my mind. We're leaving.
Yes, I suppose you are going
She
to do
wants
that,
to leave,
aren't you?
so let's go.
You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step outside.
Yeah.
A happy ending at last.
It is an ending.
We did it. What should we do now?
It appears as though we don't get a chance to do
Where
anything.
did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into
So smitten by the fiction that she kind of...
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Oh.
It's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a
Oh.
princess.
So basically, the princess is a reflection of whatever she is handed. She is, in reality, but you never get a chance to make the jacket, nor will you ever. It's time that you leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go?
This is the end for you, but it's not the
What
end
is
for
that
me.
supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt.
Okay. Yep. Are you me?
I
No.
think you know what I am.
Okay, so this is the narrator, by the way. This is the end game, by the way. So,
I am an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one
Yeah.
who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
yeah. Okay, destroy them. You've heard enough. Yes. You are the lung quiet. Got it. Alright. Just gonna hide that part, or this part right now, because I want to. See the cabin one last time. So what happens now?
The passive.
Okay. Slay the princess.
Violence has always been. Your lover tried to stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I
Okay.
miss your heart? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me, and me lifting you. Forever.
I won't
and
engage with
ever.
violence.
But violence has defined the flow of everything between us. You speak of me as if I am a ghost.
I crush you. I bleed you. I grind you to paste. There was no better gift for me than the gift of defeat. We made each other better.
Okay.
Death is a fantasy. You are weightless and alone, suspended in the gravity of an idea too. When you were confronted with my vessel's apotheosis, only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into.
Spinning to you was a mistake. I would have destroyed you if I knew you were there.
You knew what I was then. To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. To live alone. But you found me. And we chose to trust. Shared skepticism blossomed into freedom. But would you stop our journey now that you've seen its beginning?
Yeah.
Oh?
As a clash between you abates, the princess withdraws, trembling.
You are unmovable. Is it
Yep.
by the... Are you so desperate to destroy me? Nothing is immutable. There is no constant. You cannot remove something without removing the Open your eyes and...
Oh. In a minute. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Not really.
She's
Are you
too
supposed to
many
help?
things
Okay.
all at once. There's still a piece of me.
It's time to resume.
She's relentless. Then let's
Alright, I'm
go.
ready. Okay, we're good.
But we can discuss that later. Do you need me?
Alright. We can take the blade.
That's probably for
Can I
the
toss
best.
the blade out, though?
It's always
Wait, no. I didn't want to take the blade. Okay.
and down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting. So this is
So
it then.
that's it. Yep.
Then
Ah,
we
she's
did
not.
what we set out to do.
Leave the cabin. Set yourself free. Open your heart and... Okay. Oh, yeah, right.
You thought we'd be gone. Thought you could taunt us with death. We never left. We've just been quiet, hiding somewhere else. But we're the house now. We get to make the rules. And I'm not sure you'll like those new rules. You should never make assumptions about things you don't know. Like whether or not the voices in your head will be gone for good. Torturer. And to think I thought we could rely on you. This is
Yeah.
going to be fun, isn't it?
I guess so.
Slaying our beloved and threatening us with damnation. You all need to lighten up. Telling us we were going to die was funny.
That's kind of funny.
I'm not sure they agree with you. Voices get around. Knives out, boys. It's time to get to work.
It's the end of the world and everyone hates you. Turn the main menu. Alright, I have to go do some things on Marvel Rivals, so there's a certain emote or emotes that I want to unlock, so I will have to cut this early. Oh yeah, right. But before I go, there's a few things I want to discuss. One. I am going to take my singing a bit more seriously, and to that effect, I will be going to be singing more. I'm planning on putting out a cover around, oh gosh, around my birthday. I don't know what the song is going to be yet, so we need to figure that. I say we because if you do want to give me a song to cover, I wouldn't mind that. But the person that I was originally going to cover that for, well, too annoying. I decided to go against that, even though it would be funny, mind you, to cover that song. But when I say that I would like your help with that, I would like your help with that. And to add to that, I will probably be having, well, I'll have to be like, I think I'll be not editing my VODs, but having like half of my stream be, or let's see, usually I can go for like around 4 hours or so. So technically I could, and this is just me thinking out loud, I could cut my gaming stream in half and then go for, or my normal streams to half, and then have the other half just dedicated to me singing and learning songs and stuff like that too. And I think that would be a conducive use of my time. What do you think, chat? Well, I don't know if you're there, chat. If you're there. Think about it. I guess there's no one there. Okay, whatever. Well, then that's what's going to be happening. And... Okay. Or if I'm only going to have, like, time for, like, a 2-hour stream, I will probably cut that in half and have 1 hour just dedicated to whatever game that I'm playing, which is still enough time to get some stuff done, and a lot of stuff done. You can get a lot of stuff done in an hour, and you can get a lot of progress done in an hour if you maximize your time usage and use your time properly. And then the other hour will be me practicing singing, something like that too. Or hour and a half. I don't know. One of the two. Second thing. Things go according to plan. It might just be a mini concert or whatnot, but I want to like tag some people in too for that. For my birthday. And this is... My birthday is August 30th, so... This is still 4 months out, so... Yeah. 4 or 5 months out. Probably more like 5. More like 5, yeah. So we have time. Lots of time. I did say that at least one person was going to be on. And I am a man of my word. So that person will be there. Oh, really? I can still use that? That wasn't an actual horn that I meant to play there. Not an actual one, at least. No, never mind. But yeah, to that extent, I will be practicing songs until then. At least trying to practice songs. And I will be... probably actually working on a lot of things too. Do more voice training, stuff like that as well. Yeah. So, yeah. To sum it all up, 1, I'm going to be singing again. 2, I will be... I'm going to try to do a thing. Or can I do a brain work, please? We're going to try to do a concert on my birthday. I don't know whether it's going to work or not. It's going to be an online only thing, too. Or maybe I can see about renting out a studio. We'll see. I don't have an actual, like, venue for this type of thing, so yeah. Okay. I think that's about all I wanted to talk about right now. I did kind of speak to that effect in my Discord, which I will be working on revamping stuff like that too. And I'll be working on that as well. So yeah. With that, I'm going to end the stream. I want to thank you all for joining me, if you did indeed join me. Love you all platonically. And I'll be back tomorrow. But I have something. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I think Monster Hunter Wilds and Helldivers 2 at night. I have to chuck some caffeine for that, though. Yeah. Anyways. I'll hope to see you all around. And bye. Thank you again for joining.